Alright, so we left off the last stream. Getting ready to go into Gloamwood. First, let's open up my Mexican Coca-Cola here. We got my blackjack level gum. We got our Mexican Cokes. Time to play some Rift. Rift. What was the name of Rift? Rift actually had a different... I think before the game was released, I think it had a couple names. I mean, they were really... You know, the makers of Rift, Trine Worlds were... They were really trying hard to come up with something they thought could topple World of Warcraft. And they made a really good game. They made a really good game. But I believe Rift was initially called... What was it? Let's see. Rift... Previously known as Rift Plains of Talara and as the Heroes of Talara during alpha testing. So, just a little tidbit there. I'd say we got... I would have preferred to Heroes of Talara. I think just leaving the name Rift is probably the best way to go. I think a short name is easier to remember, so I think it was probably a better way to go. Like Rift. Heroes of Talara is a terrible name. The one problem with the MMO genre is just this consistent... I don't know who liked my videos so fast. Who is it that, like, when I start streaming, they're just, like, there instantly? This person must... This is like the lawnmower man who, like, lives in the internet, you know? And when my videos start, he just is like... You know, he's like... Caffeineinjected has gone live, you know? You guys don't know who the lawnmower man is? First off, you should. If you don't... You need to go watch the movie. Because it's just a great movie.
I'm in. I'm in.
I like how when he went into the Matrix. It wasn't the Matrix, but when he went into the system, into the digital, you know, virtual world, like how his body, like, got all, like, sucked out. Is that you, Scars? Hey, hey, dude, appreciate it, man. Thanks for the like. If you haven't seen The Lawnmower Man, it's a classic. I love how his body just, like, squishes out, almost out of his suit. Because apparently when you go into the cyberspace, you got to take all your blood and flesh with you.
Outside terminal activity control.
Oh, what a classic movie. Alright. Ooh, let's get some...
Hello.
Ralph sent you. It figures you never could hack it in Gloamwood. Well, Rue, if you think you're up for it, we certainly could use a hand with the beasts around here. Send it. I know I can rely on you. The potions from Gwydon Duskinleaf, great name by the way, Duskinleaf, that's awesome, our apothecary, are necessary for the war effort. I need you to collect a few specimens, a few specific regions for him from the beasts around Gloamwood Pines.
Journey well.
Do it.
Are you here to help?
I am.
Live gloriously, die heroically.
Okay then. Nice. Cool, Scars. Well, I like... It's funny because if you watch me play games, you know, you watch me play MMOs, I tend to play by myself a lot, but I like having... I like knowing there's real people in the world. I like having the ability to go into guild chat and ask questions, or having the ability to maybe, you know, group up with other players to do dungeons. So I would have a hard time playing something like Baldur's Gate. Because it's, you know, I don't think you can play with other people, can you? It's mostly a single-player game, isn't it? But I do love Dungeons & Dragons. I'm a huge, you know, Dungeons & Dragons fan. And of course, Baldur's Gate is based off of, really, you know, off of Dungeons & Dragons, so. I've actually, I'm not gonna lie, I watch Wolfhard FPS all the time. There's a player that just went right by me, but if you ever watch, like if you go to my YouTube channel here, you can see, you know, I have Asmongold, because I watch some of his, I usually watch a couple minutes of his videos just to see what he's talking about, but that's about it. If it's stupid, like something like this, Lost Ark, I'm not gonna watch that. Here, Asmongold reacts to Lost Ark, yeah, I'm not gonna watch that. The videos by Asmongold, I watch stuff like, you know, like this video here, all content cut. But you can see, like, the amount of time I watch his videos is usually just a couple minutes. Like, you can see the red line here. I'll watch a little bit. Because most of his videos turn into dog shit usually pretty quick. But Nathan Napalm, he does a lot of good videos on Pantheon Rise of the Fallen, which I'm looking forward to Pantheon. But I'm digressing. But Wolfhard FPS, he's a cool guy, and he does a lot of Baldur's Gate 3 content.
In today's video, I'm going to mainly talk about weapons in Baldur's.
So if you watch, you guys should, if you like Baldur's Gate or you like those, you know, single-player RPGs, you know, check out Wolfhard. He's really cool. I like his channel a lot, and super nice guy too. And yeah, I've thought about purchasing Baldur's Gate like a lot of times, like many times. There's been so many times I've almost bought this game. But again, it's really it's very Dungeons and Dragons. You know, when you look at this, you're seeing typical Dungeons and Dragons stuff. Your strength, dexterity, constitution, intelligence, wisdom, dexterity, charisma. You know, whatever. It's right out of D&D. You see the melee attack range. So all this stuff is all very D&D, which is great. But again, it's not. It's an isometric game, and I don't really like isometric games. If they could come out with a game like Baldur's Gate that was 3D, that's why I can play Skyrim. That's why I enjoyed Skyrim so much, because even though Skyrim was a single player, you know, game, it had a third-person camera or first-person camera. So that's why, you know, I was able to play that and enjoy it. I really can't get into the isometric games that much. Yeah, I mean, I think it's still in alpha, you know. This Deathlight. I love the mining nodes in this game. They look so cool. It's such a cool, like, little copper node, you know. What is this? Don't like spiders. I figured killing one of those guys might start a quest, and it did. It's 100%. Wow, no, you got a lot further than I did, dude. I always have a hard time finishing games. I usually like, oh man, I got this cold sore on my lip and I just bit it. Ow, that hurt. God, that hurt. Finished 100% 7 years, which with a hand-to-hand brawler. No weapons, no offensive magic. At the end of the game, it said my favorite weapon was the iron pickaxe. Maybe you slap someone while trying to mine. That's funny. Took you 7 years? That's pretty cool, though. You picked an interesting way to go about playing the game, and you finished it. That's awesome, dude. You know, kudos for sticking to that, because that would be pretty, you know, obviously it was a grind. 7 years playing off. Yeah, that's pretty cool though. Still a bunch of these guys. I love Glenwood. It's such a cool zone. And you'll see what I mean when we get to that first big city. It's just cool. Take out this active rift. Whoa. Cool rift. Yeah, Rift has these. It's called Rift because there's these rifts that appear in the world, like tears in the world that enemies come through, and you have to fight the enemies back. You don't have to. It's basically like a dynamic event where you can choose to come in here and go through and kill these enemies, and you'll get rewards. You get planar, you get items for them doing it. It's a good way to get some good experience, but not the fastest way to level. I mean, the way I'm leveling is nowhere near the fastest way to level. I'm just trying to go through the story and just show you guys and kind of myself and remember myself what the story's like. So. You played Echelon's Call, WoW, yeah, Ion, Elder Scrolls, Lineage, Dark Age, Camelot. So you've played. I've played most of the ones you've played. Like, I haven't played the original Lineage. I played Lineage 2. And I never got a chance to play Warhammer Online, although I played the private server of Warhammer Online, which was actually pretty cool. I wish they would do another Warhammer game, and just upgrade the visuals, because it was really fun. Warhammer was really fun. It's just too bad that it was, it's an older game, obviously. Shit, shit. I'm not gonna make it, only 5 seconds. I didn't make it. Damn it. You only have so much time to clear the waves to get to the next wave, and I didn't make it. Rift sealed. If you clear all the waves, you get a special, you know, when the rift seals, it'll seal up to the above me, and then something will shoot down out of it and hit me. It'll be like loot flying down from the sky. It's awesome. I thought I was supposed to kill the bats. I know there's a quest to kill these guys. Maybe not. Guys, I need more leather for my crafting, so I'm gonna go ahead and kill these guys for leather working. I did play Arcade, and it was a big disappointment because I was one of the, bought a founder package and was there when Arcade started, and wanted to get out there and get some land. And there was the land grab of 2012 or whenever that game came out, and some bunch of people hacked the game, and they basically were claiming land before anybody could even get to it, and then they were claiming they were getting all the land, and then they were selling it all in the auction house for tons of money. It was such a gross, just horrible exploit of the game that I pretty much quit immediately. I literally played Arcade for about 3 days and quit because people grabbed all the land. You couldn't even get land. It was ridiculous. It was really sad, man. It made me pretty mad, actually. Have I collected? You have already collected this. Let us go ahead and buff wisdom. Let's add some dexterity. Why not? Quest already, and buff myself up with some strength as well. Yeah, it was bullshit. It was total bullshit. Not good. Watch the death animation here. Watch the death animation. They kind of like fall down dead, and they do this last death throw. It's pretty cool. And this one just twitches. I love the death animations on some of these spiders are really cool. I did go back and play the fresh start server, but it was also hacks and exploits again, believe it or not. And it was terrible, and then it was pay to win. It was so pay to win, I said no. Arcade always just ended up being pay to win. It was just terrible. I hated it, you know. I even played Arc Rage, which is a private server. If you go on my channel and do a search for Arc Rage, I think it was called. You can see me here on a private, this was a private server. And here you can see me playing Arc Rage on a private server. And of course, me playing a sword and shield, what a surprise. I like the game. I think Arc Rage is a great game if you could just get it to where people aren't cheating and people aren't, you know, doing pay-to-win type stuff, you know. It was actually a really good game. Death throw. Twitch. I just love that. It's so cool. That is one of the coolest death animations. Okay, this is a beautiful screenshot right here. I gotta get this. That's such a cool little screenshot there. I couldn't pass that up. Oh, you gotta head out, man. I never went back to it after. No, I went back to it here and there. Like I said, on private servers, I played it a little bit. Little citrus-like tree here. What a sad story for the game. Yeah, it was a very sad story for the game. But there are. Remember, don't forget, Scarns. There supposedly are in the works for ArcAge 2. So they've already announced that they are going to be making ArcAge 2. So, yeah, I mean, so definitely we'll see. But anyways, I just want to say this is probably one of my all-time favorite cities in an MMO. Like, this city here is, like, freaking ridiculously cool. Right here. It's one of my all-time favorite cities in an MMORPG is this one right here. It's just so cool. It's like in this big valley. Look how cool this is. I mean, it's just awesome. All these cool, interesting shaped buildings. Big valley. It's so cool. This chimney with the green smoke almost. Hey, Lost, what's up, dude? No, I never played Fallout. Nope, never played it. Why is this highlighted? Yeah, it disappeared. That was weird. Yeah, I think no. I mean, I think ArcAge they made money off ArcAge for sure, but they the publishers really screwed it up. Yeah, but Fallout Lost, is it a single player game? If it's a single player game, it's pretty much not going to be up my alley, right? I play MMORPGs. I play games that are multiplayer games, going all the way back to 2000 to really 1999 when I played my favorite game to this date, still my favorite game of all time, which was Unreal Tournament 1999. And I played that game like ridiculous amounts of time, and it was one of the best players on in the game. I mean, probably, I wouldn't say I was one of the best players in RPC, but I was definitely top, like, probably top 2-3% of all the players that played that game. I was probably that good. I was ridiculously good. I played tournaments and shit. Yeah, and then coming out of Unreal Tournament, I played that game from 1999 until about 2004, and while I was playing that, I found World of Warcraft, of course, in 2004, and that's when I kind of switched from FPS to WoW, because WoW was so much easier. Playing an FPS at the level I was playing at requires so much effort. You have to put in I was putting in 6-8 hours a day, playing, and like every day, keeping your aim up, practicing tactics and whatnot, and yeah. So I've always played multiplayer games. So I don't remember Fallout as being a multiplayer game, was it? Wasn't that a single player game? I do like RPGs, and I play a few RPGs here and there. Like, I played the original Microsoft game called, oh god, what was it called? Dungeon Siege? And that was like 1994, maybe? Crap, when did Dungeon Siege come out? I played Heroes of Might and Magic a ton. I love the Heroes of Might and Magic series. The first release was 1990, I think, and Heroes of Might and Magic 3, or at least Heroes of Might and Magic 3 was pretty cool. That was 1999. So I was playing Heroes of Might and Magic, which was just like a turn-based RTS. And then I played Dungeon Siege, which was my first, my first kind of real RPG that I played was Dungeon Siege. That was like 2002. So Dungeon Siege is when I first started kind of getting into, RPGs. Of course, I'm a Dungeons & Dragons player. I grew up playing D&D as a kid, so I was playing D&D when I was in high school, back when dinosaurs roamed the earth. When I was in high school in 84 to 88 is when I was in high school, and we played D&D all the time. And I was big into comic books, and I was a total comic book nerd and D&D nerd, but I was also an athlete. I played sports too, but yeah, I love RPGs, but once I got into, I think what really made the difference lost is that playing Unreal Tournament being a third-person game, spending all those years playing third-person and being really good at it and just really enjoying the feel of being in a full 360-degree type of environment, I think it was very difficult for me to break away from that. Like, I played Diablo 1, and I thought it was cool just because it was kind of a new style of game at the time. But once I got past that, some of those initial games, I really didn't enjoy them that much. I tried to play like Divinity: Original Sin, and some of the games that are supposed to be like the best RPGs of all time, and I never could really get into them too much because of the camera view. Like if you go onto my channel, Unreal Tournament, and you see me playing like UT. This is back when I hadn't played UT in like 4 years, and I totally sucked, but. And the mouse sensitivity I used to play at was 3.5, which for people back in UT, that would be incredibly fast. Most people were between 1.5 and 2. Some people even went down as low as like 1.1, 1.2, but that's incredibly slow. But what I'm doing here is I'm playing Deck 16. I'm playing 135, 35 airspeed, air control. 135 is the game speed. Actually, I think it was 135, and then I was doing basically a deathmatch to 100 kills versus bots that are at a very high skill level. With sniper rifle only. And so what you're doing here is this really just a training regimen where you're trying to you're just trying to improve your aim for headshots is all I was doing here. But when you play a game like this as many years as I played it, and then I went to went to World of Warcraft, I was so used to playing these fully 360-degree third person games. Very difficult to play an isometric game, after doing that for so long. It felt very restrictive, and does feel very restrictive. I think the biggest RPG I played that I liked the most was Skyrim, because Skyrim was just had such a beautiful world. The music was so great, and I love in Skyrim how you have the freedom to kind of do whatever you want. You don't have to just follow the story. You don't have to. You can do whatever you want. If you want to attack guards, you can attack guards. If you want to just go kill a bunch of bandits, you can go kill a bunch of bandits. And I really appreciate that in all games. I think all MMOs should take a big, should take notice of that, because Skyrim did it right, and that's how fantasy RPG should be. Yeah, Unreal Tournament is very similar to. Kind of similar to that, yeah. I used to have I wish I used to have. It was very difficult to record gameplay back then. You know, there was no YouTube really. I mean people weren't really using YouTube back then, so it's really hard. It really sucks that I don't have any footage of me when I was like incredibly like, you know, top tier. You know. Yeah, we're gonna do this rift with this other player. Grab the damage buff here. Yeah, the modding scene in Rift is fantastic. I agree. I usually ran about 12 to 15 mods on Rift. I mean on sorry, not Rift, but Skyrim, but mostly just based around, you know, making the graphics look better and combat, making the combat better, and just fixing a lot of the bugs, you know, that were in the game. Yeah, the Rift UI, it's very similar to WoW, but the custom, like WoW couldn't just go in and do like, well, I can't show you now, but WoW, you couldn't customize the UI in WoW like you could in Rift right out of the box. In my opinion, the Rift UI is better than WoW's. In fact, it's definitely better than WoW's UI. Rift sealed. That was weird. Weird and cool, all at the same time. Yeah, I love Skyrim, but I love fantasy. But the thing is, Fallout isn't fantasy. I love like trolls, goblins, orcs, dragons, that kind of stuff. I don't know if I'd love Fallout if it's not fantasy. I probably wouldn't like it as much. But anyways, like the Rift UI is way better, and then the Rift like if you go into edit layout, I mean, WoW didn't have this kind of customization right out of the box. I mean, you can move almost everything. Pretty much everything in the game can be moved. I mean, I can move my buff bar, my map. I can scale any of these items. I can click any single one. I can scale it. I can change the alpha. Some of the things you can do combat fade. There's different mouse overs. The Rift UI was way better than WoW's UI, like in my opinion. Where WoW beats Rift is the combat. The WoW engine is much smoother. There is no engine. I mean, I've said it before. There is no MMORPG engine that's as smooth as World of Warcraft's engine. It just is smooth as silk, right? The way you walk, like the walking animations are really smooth. And there's something about the WoW character models in the world where it just feels more solid, if that makes sense. It's weird how this grass just appeared out of nowhere. Did you guys see that? This grass just grew. Look. Holy shit. I've never seen that before. This whole terrain just changed right before my eyes. Because the rift disappeared, all this moss and underground and grass just grew up out of nowhere. That was actually pretty cool. But there's something about WoW's game engine where the characters' animation, walking animation, and the characters in the world, and I think it's because it's stylized. Now Rift is a little bit stylized, but it's a little bit more on the realistic side of things. But I think when you have a game that's more stylized, people are more forgiving with how things look to a degree. What's up, Corey? Yeah, I love Rift, and I hope that more people come back and play the game. Gamigo says they're gonna have an update to Rift before the end of this first quarter. So I don't know if that means they're gonna add new content or if they're just gonna release like some sort of a cash grab server, which is what I think they're gonna do. I think they're gonna release like a new server as like a cash grab, like classic Rift. Oh, they've already done that. We already had a Rift Prime server before, remember? So I don't know. I'm not sure what they're gonna do. Yeah, that sword looks way better. Alright, so what are we doing here? We got to collect bat wings. Okay. Get all my skinning out of the way. It's actually an upgrade, isn't it?
It's too late for us now. We've gone.
Hey, what's up, Sterling? How you doing, man?
It's
Good to see you, buddy.
It's true. We've gone too far. Cold heart.
One of my favorite, I'd say one of my all-time favorite cities in an MMORPG, guys, is this one right here. It's just so cool looking. It's one of the coolest cities ever. And I just took some screenshots. I got some of these nice screenshots I took. This is me in combat. Just some fun stuff. Maybe we'll put some in the Discord server.
It's too late for us now. It's gone.
Yeah, but we have a lot of games coming out, guys. We got Guild Wars 2's End of Dragons. We got Elden Ring. We have... Oh, we've got Lost Ark coming out in like, what, one day? What is today? Comes out tomorrow if you want early access. I have no desire to play Lost Ark, but click to move game, no thank you. How the fuck do people get excited about a click to move game in 2022? I'll never understand. I'll never understand that. I'll never understand that. I want to play a click to move game. Yeah, I don't think so. But to each their own, right? Actually, I am probably gonna play Elden Ring because Elden Ring looks like it could be halfway decent. I mean, because the combat's, I don't like the Dark Souls combat really. It's too slow and methodical, and the swinging boom camera that is not locked to the third person. It's just kind of floating around behind you. I don't like that either. But yeah, the Elden Ring combat system actually looks better to me than Dark Souls, so I'll probably play it. Oh, they still haven't figured out their exploits. That's not good. There's nothing that'll ruin a game faster than cheaters, and man, I tell you what, there's so many assholes who cheat in today's gaming world. It's so sad, you know. Oh, that sounds... Yeah, well, that doesn't sound like I want to play... I'm going to have to Google and look that up, Cerulean, and research that and see how bad that is. Because I definitely won't buy the game if that's an issue, you know? Yeah, so I just turn off the online. Yeah, don't play it online. Yeah, maybe I'll just do that. Maybe I'll just do that. Well, I mean, I can buy it on Steam, and I think if it's on Steam, it should be. And then I'll play it for like 45 minutes, and if I don't like it, I'll just refund it. You know what I mean? I'm never gonna be able to finish this this wave in time. I don't have the. I can't take these guys down fast enough. Maybe I. No, I can't. I don't have enough time. Come on, 3 seconds. Oh, so close. Damn, I was only like 2 seconds off. Ooh, give me the ball of loot. Give me the loots. Most annoying thing in Rift is that you cannot move the map around when your character's moving. I hate that. That's probably the only thing in the game so far that really annoys me, is that I can't move the map around while my character's actually moving. What's this crazy looking rift? Oh. Oh shit. Well, these are level 25. This is probably not going to work out too well for me. Oh shit. Oh, run away! Run away! How the hell do I get out of this water? Public clear. We got a couple other people. Sweet, we got some other people over here. Got some high-level characters here. So yeah, this whole city's under attack. We must save it. Where's my other party members? Get your ass over here! Shit, stunned. Ah, spiders! Shit, there's monsters everywhere. Holy crap, where'd my party members go? They're way south of me. Shit. Run away! Run away! This whole city, this whole village is under attack. Oh my god. Shit. Why are my party members not here? Where are they? There's one here. One here, I think. Let's go over to this guy. He just cleared this rift. All right. Come on, dude. Help clear the city, the village, man. There's enemies everywhere. This way. This way! For glory! For ruin at the Red Dawn! This town is really effed up with enemies, man. Look, there's enemies everywhere. Why is this party? Oh, they're on the other side. Let's go. Here they are. Shit. Oh, crap. Holy shit. Run away! Run away! I got this. I got this. Just stand behind me. Oh, shit. I've never seen so many enemies attacking a city before. Uh-oh, we'll take some damage. Okay, where's my party member? He's still here? Oh, he's still here. Wait, no. I'm almost dead. There he is. We gotta heal up. Holy, what's going on with this town, man? Ooh, one hand. I gotta need that one. Pass on that one. I think the sword was an upgrade. I wish I had like a slow effect that would slow these guys down. Yeah, that was a lot of enemies. But they're still coming too.
Even the Ascended must learn and practice their skills.
Still a bunch of the gray junk we got. Getting all our planerite, which I have no idea what to do with it. I think you can turn that in, right? Turn planerite in for stuff. I don't know. Sell gray items. So, whoops. Let's organize our inventory.
Always a pleasure.
Always a pleasure. And I think we got some upgrades here somewhere. There, we got a plate chest piece. Great. snap. Shit. They just keep coming. Shit. Oh shit, more spiders are... Run away! Ah, run away! Run away! Yeah, what's up, Blind Bay? Run away! Oh shit. Shit, we didn't have... Oh, I know, we didn't have the halo. It's when you. I didn't even think about the Halo until you logged in, or until you jumped on I'm banned. I'm like, oh shit, he's gonna say something about the Halo. I knew you were gonna mention it, and it made me think of it. You know, it's just like. Alright, we gotta take out this idol in the center of town, I think, don't we? Man, I'm so busy fighting, I haven't had a chance to drink my soda. I'm getting damn thirsty. Woo! It's hard work defending Globewood Pines. One of my favorite cities. One of my favorite cities of any MMO, Ein Bay, is Globewood Pines in Rift. I just love this city. I just think it's so cool. Such a cool city, you know. All these like little levels and bridges. Curved roofs. Very, very cool. Beautiful street signs here. Beautiful ambient lighting. Gotta love it. Oh my god. Oh shit. Look at all these guys coming at me. Run away! Oh, look at this is a prey animation. Look at that. Look at my prey animation. That's awesome.
Open the portal. I'm coming through.
You will not defeat me. I'm invincible! Bring it on. Come on, don't be AFK, dude. I need your help now. Don't be AFK. The guy's freaking AFK. Yeah, this is fun. I just love the Globewood area. I love the city, and to sit here and see so many mobs attacking. Reminds me of Unreal Tournament when you would go into, when I run my own server and I would go into God mode or whatever, server mode, admin mode, and spawn tons and tons of monsters. Look at these demons. Look how cool that demon. Look how cool this demon is. This is what MMOs shit. This is what fantasy games are all about. Creatures like this guy right here. Look at that crazy looking demon with burning hooves. You know? I mean, that's what it's all about. You know, if you're gonna create a game, a fantasy game, you gotta have shit like that. Oh shit, block. Oh hell no. Taking some damage. Time to kite. Alright. Star Wars The Old Republic, what? Almost 10 months, Final Fantasy 14, one of the best times since WoW Vanilla. Okay. Yeah, I just couldn't do the Final Fantasy. The combat, man. Just can't do the combat in Final Fantasy. I find it really boring. Good story, boring combat. Whoa! Another crazy demon. Holy crap. Apophis. Look at this. Oh, look at this dude. We got a straight up. Oh my god, big dragon. Big dragon. Big dragon. I don't think I've ever even done a raid in Final Fantasy, dude. Good. Totally fine with fantasy settings. I guess I could get tired of fantasy settings at a certain point in time, but Final Fantasy just doesn't have very. It doesn't have very good it doesn't have the best graphics. It's too memey. It's too many people cosplaying in cities. You know, too many people sitting around doing cosplay and roleplay. It's a little bit too. It's a little too kiddie, honestly, for me. Final Fantasy. It gets to be a little silly. I don't know if this dragon's coming at me or what. It ain't looking good. It isn't looking good. Get some breathing room here. Yes, defeat Apophis. Beat the Granite Devastator. Alright, okay. I love steampunk. You know what? What's funny is the MMO that I want to design when I retire from work is going to have some. Yeah, thanks. Thanks. The MMO that I want to design is going to have some steampunk stuff in it. I don't want to really kind of reveal too much, but of course I'll probably never get it finished. But part of the it's a fan. Well, all you have to know is that I read a lot of Terry Brooks novels. And if you ever read Terry Brooks novels, they're kind of like a civilized Earth-style, world that's kind of like gone through like a post-apocalyptic thing, where what rises up out of the ashes of all that technology is trolls and orcs and dwarves. People kind of rise out of that, based in a lot of like the trolls. The trolls are actually just radioactive fallout people that have like developed, after all the radiation and stuff, they've developed and grown up and become this really horrible, ugly race. It's interesting, but I definitely love steampunk, and I like technology to a certain degree, for sure. Let's see, what did I get? I should get something out of this. Look at this. I got the Flame Invader's skull. I got a Titan rune, and that's it. I think I would be fine with. I mean, like Star Wars: The Old Republic, I was super excited about when it was coming out. I thought it was going to be a great game, but it was really buggy. Like the Powerball, whatever the PvP maps were, there was a lot of like kind of glitches. It was really screen shearing. The screen wasn't like smooth. There was some screen shearing and some drop frames, and they had some issues with their servers initially. And since when I played Star Wars: The Old Republic, I was going to play it with the goal in mind of becoming a PvP player, and just wasn't really working out very well. So I ended up going, back to WoW or Terra or whatever. The problem is there's so many great MMOs that were out at the same time that if any of those games had issues, you just went and played something else. You know, you didn't really want to wait around because there were so many other good games that were out at that time. Yeah, someone earlier was saying I would like Fallout, but I've never played Fallout games. I love this little village here. I think this is one of my favorite villages I've ever seen in an MMORPG. It really is. I just love Gloamwood Pines. I just think it's so cool. Look at that rift in the distance. The hell? There's another dragon? What? Oh shit. There's another dragon. What is that? It's Combusticus. Combusticus. What a name. What a cheesy name. Combusticus. I got this. Don't worry, guys. I got this. Yeah, I guess so. They're like, it's like events that just keep spawning at this village. I don't know, it's just some sort of event. Combusticus is dead. Yeah, I think it's just, you know, towns get attacked. It's just events, you know, these towns, they get attacked, and I guess it spawns these events. I don't really know how it works, to be honest. This is the first time I've ever done anything like that in Rift, where there was, like, these big-ass dragons, you know? Combusticus. And I got a dimension item, altar with a red runner. The other cool thing in Rift is it has the housing. You know, it has housing in it, which is cool. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, there was like... Well, we had that... Do I still have the document up? I think I still have it up, Ein Bay. Remember we were talking about it yesterday. Well, last couple days. Let's see. So remember, Terra came out in January of 2011. Rift came out in March of 2011. Star Wars: The Old Republic came out. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So it came out right at the, really right at the end, like right at the end, or the January, like maybe January of 2012, right? January 2012. And then you had Guild Wars 2 that came out in like February of 2012. So when I went into Star Wars: The Old Republic, I still was very invested in Terra. And you have to realize WoW was in its glory day. You know, it was 2011. That was when WoW was at its peak. So you have WoW at its peak. You have Terra, which when it first came out was freaking fun. It was like the best combat system of any MMO, and it was fun. I mean, it was challenging. The mobs were difficult. The dungeons were fun. It was really fun. I love Terra. And so I've got WoW, which I was having a blast, having a ton of fun in, especially that was back when I was playing with my brother, so we were doing PvP and we were double roguing it in Battlegrounds and shit. So we were like having a blast doing that every day, and then I was doing Arena. Then I was playing Terra, and I was doing Dungeons in Terra. And then I tried to play Rift, and and it was fun, but it wasn't quite as fun as Terra or WoW. And then Star Wars: Old Republic came out, and it was a little glitchy. There were some glitches, and they had some issues with the servers being a little bit unstable and some screen shearing. And I love that Powerball game that's in there. It's still the best PvP map ever, and that PvP game mode. And so I left, and then Guild Wars 2 came out, and that was a big deal. And I played Guild Wars 2 for like 3 months, and that was really fun. So I was bouncing around between Guild Wars 2, Terra, WoW. I played Rift for about two months, and I played Star Wars: The Old Republic for about maybe 3 weeks. So I think if Rift and Star Wars: The Old Republic would have came out at different times, like let's say, even if Rift would have came out in like 2013 or 2013, it would have been a much bigger hit, I think, or 2014. Was it Christmas? Yeah, see, so it was Christmas, yeah. So I think a lot of these, this was the golden age of MMOs. This period right here, these were some of the biggest. And remember, Elder Scrolls Online came out, right? And if you go down here, we've got Star Wars: The Old Republic, December 2011. Terra, January 2011. Rift, March 2011. Guild Wars 2, 2012. Final Fantasy: Realm Reborn, 2013. Black Desert Online, 2014. And Elder Scrolls Online, 2014. So these are all huge MMOs. Like, huge. These games garnered a lot of players. I don't know if we'll ever have a heyday like that again in my lifetime. I don't think we will. I don't think we'll ever have that many good games come out. MMOs, anyway. All within a span of just like 2 years, they put... Black Desert was in development for like 6 years or something. That's a game that they spent a lot of time making, and with good reason. It's a really good game. Alright, so I am level 25. And I've leveled up quite a few times today. Yeah, I hope... Yeah, COVID actually helped the MMO game genre quite a bit, because a lot of people started playing MMOs a lot more, Yeah, COVID has definitely made people want to sit at home and play video games a lot more, which has been really, really good. Let me check out my inventory. I got a bunch of shit. I have so much stuff. A cloak, not an upgrade. What is this? Not an upgrade. Not an upgrade. I got a pole arm, which is kind of cool. I never had a pole arm. Mace, not an upgrade. Wait. This is definitely an upgrade. There's a lot more armor. Okay. Leather. So you get these items from killing these bosses and doing different things, and once you get all of them, you get your currency. You get currency, which is cool. Yeah, yeah. Well, you get these things from doing different events and quests, you know, and then you get to add them to these collections, and then you get rewards. So that's part of why you do those things, you know. Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing. I mean, that's what's so sad about the MMO genre right now is that we have all these games, is that all the best games. Like, again, this is what's so sad with MMOs is that if you do a top 5 list of what are considered the top 5 or even the top 5 most played MMOs right now, the one that like Elder Scrolls Online is the most recent one. I mean, I won't say Black Desert because I don't think enough people are playing it. But if you do the top, you've got WoW, Final Fantasy 14, Elder Scrolls Online, Guild Wars 2, and what? That's it, really. I mean, these other ones just don't have much population. These are the top MMOs right here. And out of these, the most recent release was Elder Scrolls Online. That's insane. This is 2022. The most recent release out of the top big 4 ones was 8 years ago. 8 years ago. That's terrible, it's just awful, and it's like how can they come out with all these great games in 2 years and then in 8 years come out with shit? Come out with nothing. It just makes me sad, I mean, how much longer are we gonna have to wait? And the whole Pantheon Rise of the Fallen thing is getting to the point where I'm getting a little irritated with that. I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting irritated with Pantheon Rise of the Fallen. I'm getting irritated with the fact they keep teasing the alpha, and they've been teasing the alpha for like 3 years. You can't keep saying we're getting closer and closer to alpha for 3 years. Most MMOs, I mean, I understand you're an indie studio, but come on. I don't care how small you are. I've seen individual developers. There was a developer who put together an amazing combat system. Amazing combat system, and he did it by himself in like a year. I'm talking like Black Desert style combat system. He put together one of those by himself and did it in like a year. So you can't tell me that you can't put together an MMO in like 7 years with a team of like 20 people. It's like they've been working on the game for like 7 years at least. Now they claim they rebooted. Well, we rebooted. Well, that's not our fault that you rebooted, Okay, on January 3rd, the very beginning of 2014. Keep this in mind. The very beginning of January of 2014 is when they announced the Kickstarter campaign. Right? Then it was in 2017 where they announced... Look, here, look at this. Wait. Look at this. Okay. At TwitchCon 2017, Visionary Realms announced the pre-alpha testing would begin in time for the holidays. Pre-alpha testing began December 12th, 2017. How do you go from a pre-alpha in 2017 to where we are today, 2022, and you still fucking haven't gone to alpha? That's 5 fucking years later. I mean, well, it's 4 years because that's December. Let's say it's 4 years later. Still. Let's rile these effers up, right? What's my login? I don't know. Shit. Hold on a second. Yeah, well, Pantheon's the only one I've ever really funded. Like, as I said, I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting very frustrated with this game. Pre-alpha December 2017, and here we are in February 2022. Pre-alpha was in December 2017, and here we are in February of 22 when we still do not have an alpha. I know it's an indie game with a small studio, but this is getting ridiculous. If the game comes out and is not good, I will rip you to shreds. There you go. I will rip you to shreds. Post topic. I will tear you up. I will not hold back on my feelings on this game, because if you make us wait like 8 years or whatever, if you put out a pre-alpha, right, in 2017, and they've been teasing alpha ever since. They started teasing alpha in 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021. Here we are in 22. They still haven't put out alpha. I mean, it's honestly, it's getting silly. It's getting really silly, right? I just said we got to poke the bear, man. Right? We got to poke him. Come on, guys. We got to let him know that this is getting to the point of being kind of silly. Now, I don't have a problem with you taking a long time to make it, right? I mean, that's a lie. That's a lie. I do have a problem with it because, okay, the technology, and I bet you know this, technology moves. It doesn't stand still. If you start working on a game in 2014 and you don't finish it until 2025, by then the technology has changed so much that by the time you release your game, it's already outdated technology-wise. It's already outdated, you know? It's like you can't have a development cycle for a game that's 12 years long or something, you know, or 11 years, you know. You just can't. It doesn't make sense. So if you do, it's going to take this long, and you're going to try to build a, you know, bite this big, you know, you're going to, you know, get a piece of pie this large. Maybe you need to reconsider what you're trying to do, you know.
Ah, good to see you.
Those goblins never part with their necklace unless their head parts with their shoulders. Tell me now as how you came by it. It doesn't matter. I've always wanted one of these for my collection. I thank you, War. Quest. There's lots of trainers in here. Except a warrior trainer. I see a waykeeper, I see a primalist trainer, and a mage trainer, and a cleric trainer, and a and a rogue trainer, but I don't see a warrior trainer. You guys suck. I don't really need a warrior trainer though.
Your coin is always welcome.
You're bookmarking that for see what kind of... Oh, I'm gonna get ripped. The one thing about the Pantheon community, Ein Bay, is they're a bunch of Care Bears. I mean, they're like... There's some really good people in the Pantheon community. I'm not gonna, you know, people that are gonna rip on me and say nasty things, and I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm an idiot. Whatever. Who cares? The point is, you know, I said the topic of the post was frustrated, because I am frustrated. You know, we shouldn't have to wait that long for a game. You shouldn't have to wait 12 years for a game to come out. You know. So it's just, so yeah, I'm frustrated. And I'm also frustrated because the MMO space is so bad right now, you know. This is such a cool village. I just love this village so much. Oh, can I sit down here? One of the other things that I like about Rift is that I don't think they don't hold any punches, right? Like, see, like that. This is one of the things I like about Rift. You could do what I just did. You could literally jump right off the bridge. And I love how you swim like underwater. It's like all creepy and dark. It's kind of scary. I'm scared. It's always really dark underwater, but you swim really fast underwater, which is kind of cool. But I like it when games don't handhold you in a way of like, oh, you can't fall off the bridge. You know, I mean, you can totally fall off these bridges. Although I wish I would have maybe. You don't take much damage by falling in Rift, though. I don't think. You know. You really don't. I'm trying to see if I can actually take damage. But see how this kind of stuff, you know, you can climb. There's pretty good climbing in the game, which you know me, I love to climb and parkour, so. Oh, I'm sure I'll get ripped. I mean, I think there's some people some pretty big content creators who certainly know who I am. You know, I've talked to Nathan and Asgrim and all these so-called amazing content creators. Yeah, whatever. I like Nathan. He's a good guy, but I'm not gonna sugarcoat my feelings. You know, I'm not gonna not give my opinion, my own opinion. I'm not gonna not voice my frustration. You know, if you're gonna take this long, and I was hoping for alpha last year, and then they announced this year. They keep hinting that this year is going to be a big year for Pantheon. Big year, and then I saw something that Nathan said in one of his videos, like I think it was yesterday, where he said, you know, and I'm hoping that we're going to get alpha by the end of 2022, or you know, before the end of this year. And I'm like, you're hoping we get it before the end of the year? They've been teasing it for like 5 years or 4 years at least, and you're hoping that they're going to get it out. I mean, this is the beginning of 2022, and you're hoping that they're going to get it out before the end of 2022. I mean, and he's someone who's more in the know than I am. You know, he's more in the know. He knows people. So if he says that, there's probably a chance that it may not even be out this year. You just, you know, if the game's good, you're going to play it. That's what it comes down to. Doesn't matter how pissed off we get waiting or whatever, or how much money a game costs. Maybe they come out the game and say it's going to cost you $200 to buy this game. But if the game is great, you know, we're going to play it. I mean, if an MMO comes out and it's $200 and it's a great game, I'll buy it, because there just aren't that many good games, you know.
Wisdom and life.
Silk Web Pass echoes with the cries of those who cocoon the webs. There's only one element that can dissolve the fibers illegal. Together. Travel south from Goldwood Pines to Silkwood Pass. Okay, he wants me to go kill some spiders. I gotta kill spiders, just like in every MMO, right? You can always gauge how far you are in an MMO by how many spiders you've killed. What is this? Laboratory. Yeah, well, that's the thing. I think that was kind of the point I was trying to make, is that you keep saying you're delaying the game because you're working on all these systems, and the systems sound really good. So my point is, if you come out and these systems that you've been talking about aren't what you say they are, then I'm gonna rip you. I'm gonna rip you a new one. I'm gonna be like,
Best of luck.
I'm not gonna be very.
Greetings.
I'm not gonna be tactful with my comments. Well, and I think that's part of the thing. I think part of the reason why they're so slow in getting the alpha out is they know that because it's been so long in development, that if they put out an alpha and it's not good, I think they are afraid of the huge backlash, because it will. But the thing is, the longer you wait to get it out, the better it has to be, because people's expectations will go up, because they're like, well, man, if you spent 5 years getting the game into just an alpha state and it's not very good, what have you been doing? People are going to start questioning you, you know?
Farewell.
Where's the porkless here? Here, right?
Ah, good to see you.
He wants me to speak with the Waykeeper. So bad. Wants me to enter the Darkening Deeps.
Journey well.
That's a dungeon quest.
Greetings, Ascended. Find your greatness. Welcome.
It's too late for us now.
Farewell.
We've gone. It's gone now. It's true. We've gone too far.
Yeah. Related loads of COVID restrictions going away. Hopefully better year. Yeah, I hope so too. Yeah, I think I'm done with WoW. I mean, I love World of Warcraft, but I don't really see myself playing that game much anymore. I mean, if they come out with a new expansion, I'll play it. I mean, I'll always go back and play the new expansions. But you know, whether or not I don't know how long I'll play them. You know. Look at that person's mount. Look at this mount. There's like... That's crazy. Winter Spirit, Dianandra, the Snowmancer, Guardians. That's a pretty interesting mount. It makes me dizzy. He's also got a cool little backpack with some hardcore alcoholic beverages. Got a couple coffee mugs. And for some reason her eyes are glowing blue. Alright, man. Have a good one, Imbe. Have a good night. Thanks for stopping by, man. I hope you have a good one.
Greetings.
I probably won't stream too much. What is it? What time is it? It's 1 a.m., so I don't want to stream too late, but I have to work tomorrow. Ah.
All threats are fleeting. I buy and sell.
Where do I buy
Come back again.
the unstable flux from?
I can assist in your training.
Does he not have anything?
Guard this knowledge.
True mastery comes with practice. A willingness to learn always to
Unstable flux.
Soon we will fight. For now, we must learn. I am always ready for customers like you.
Ah, the game that never was. Actually, I played EverQuest Next Landmark, and I played the building part, and it was actually super fun. I really enjoyed building in EverQuest Next Landmark.
True mastery.
It's too bad they
comes
closed
with
that down.
practice.
It was a big mistake on their part to do so, actually, in my opinion. That game could have sustained itself for a long time. I think any really good building game can sustain itself for a long time.
Until we cross paths again.
Tread lightly.
Mind the guild bank? What's
May
going
you
on?
mend to look.
Why are you not letting me deposit my bronze bar? There we go. Thank you.
Always a pleasure. Welcome.
Send some of my materials. What else we got? Anything else you might want? We don't need any experience. Healing potions would be good. Charge. Intelligence. Don't care about that. Increase armor. That's kind of cool. Soulbound. Sword.
Well met.
She was obviously not. Holy crap! Look at all my items. Oh, I think I was doing like a lot of. I think I was doing a lot of dimension work, like on this character. Yeah, I was doing a lot of housing type stuff. Are these like soulbound? Oh, they're not soulbound. So your dimension items aren't soulbound. That's interesting. You have been promoted to the highest rank of Pantheon Plus because your leaders have been inactive for more than 36 days. I'm the only one in the guild, apparently. Like, wait. Oh no, here we go. Wow, like offline for 642 days, 589 days. That's a lot. Officer. I was just like, if I can send like these dimension items. Oops, shit. They're in my bank. I thought they were in my bag.
Hello.
If I can send these dimension items over to my other character, that'd be cool. But you could have her work on some. Have her do some of that. What is this? More dimension items? Holy crap! How many dimension items do I have? Oh my god! I really went dimension. I really went housing crazy on this character. Isn't there like a bank across your characters? Maybe not. Be nice if there was. That dimension looks like a penis. I'm not gonna lie, it does. It's kind of creepy. Kind of creepy. Item. This one here. Kind of looks like a penis. Oh, these are soulbound.
Greetings.
Holy crap, all this stuff's dimension items too? Nikes. I really was doing some housing on this character. I forgot how much housing I had done on this character. That's good enough. Wait, I don't even know how much housing stuff I'm gonna do on this other character. But housing's actually pretty fun. So if we go, let's say we grab a couple items. Are there like dead people here? Then we go. I gotta figure out how to get to your housing. Yeah, how do I leave this? I think there was another one when we went to our dimensions. I thought I saw another one. Yeah, there's the Sanguine Shores, this one. So I have 2 dimensions I have access to currently. Yeah, and this is the one I had been playing around with, I think, on my other character as well. So you can go in here, and we've got oh wow, it's very small. Look, just have this area right here. Wall. Place mode. Weird stuff like a little spear. I'm not sure what we would do with a spear. I don't even know why I have a spear. That's kind of a problem, isn't it? That's better. Anyway, so you can see you can place some weird items here. I had so many items. And prices of the bags so expensive. It's 30 platinum for a 24 slot bag, which is, I don't have that much money, so that's a lot. And they don't even have the, I think I was paying 10 for the spell spun bag. Yeah.
We must banter again sometime.
Ah. Anyways, I'm gonna take, I guess I'll take a break. I don't, it's tough. It is tough because I would like to do some dungeons and stuff, but I just know that, you know, the dungeons won't pop. Which kind of sucks, you know. Yeah, you can't join dungeons if you have any points remaining here, which is kind of interesting that they do that, but that's how they do it. Face slam? What is a face slam? Kind of funny. Face slam. Don't think it's anything I ever really used. Should block. Oh, so here we go. We finally got sweeping strikes, which is our AoE ability. And we got 2 more points. What's the damage passive? I like this one. Sweeping strikes. Someone posted on the Discord about Legacy of the Sith. What is this? February 15th. So I'm basing this Star Wars: The Old Republic, so that's cool. This is the Cataclysm classic server I was on about. By the way, it's currently in closed beta, but I can't get a key for love nor money. Yeah, I don't think I'll be playing the retard who sold his Fargrass to Elysium. Aureus guy seems to always seems to know like who's doing what in the private server community, like who's cheating. I mean, it's everything. He always seems to have like the skinny, and how does he know all this stuff? It's always hilarious, man. He's always like, this guy cheated, or that guy did that, or this guy wrote the code, but now he left and now he works for another private server. It's just he always seems to know. Anyways, I'm trying to find the guide that I was using. It's kind of pissing me off that I can't remember, but Rift, Paladin, it's basically Rift. I can't believe I don't have it. I had it. Yeah, this isn't gonna work. Damn it, I had this guide and it was really good. I misplaced it. I misplaced it. Where is it? It's Rift. 4channer. Second. Damn it. Well, shit. I'll have to find that. Anyways, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna log off, guys. I'm tired. But, yeah, I'll find that guy, because it was actually the one that I've been kind of basing my build off of. Take a look at our quests, too. You end up getting so many quests. I have 20 of 25 quests. A lot of these these we'll be able to get rid of. Yep, I'm going to take a break, guys. I hope you guys have a good night. I will catch you all later. I'll do some more Rift tomorrow. I got to find this guide that I was using. I want to kind of take a look at it a little bit more. But anyways, I'm tired. Catch you guys later. Hope everybody's having a good one. Peace out.